this was a thing until like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, you were reminded this morning. And apparently...
Yeah, and between now and then... Right, so... tomorrow's video is a cover. Oh god, hang on. Right, tomorrow's video is a cover. Covers usually take me about four days-ish to sort out. My SSD had a catastrophic failure the other day, so I've done 4 days worth of work in a day and a half. And to be honest, I'd forgotten it was Monday.
Okay.
Well, I still thought we were on Saturday. It's not been a fun time for me.
Okay, well, in fairness, yesterday I went bouldering, and as a result, all of my body now aches. So I'm in a great amount of pain. And I have been for the last hour, so we're on to a good start here. Noodles thinks
I start with a great amount of physical pain, and then just slowly degrade into a great amount of mental pain over the course of this stream.
At first I was about to say, man, am I the only one who's doing okay? And then I'm like, oh wait, I only got 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
Hi, M. Olive. Or Molive. I really want to read that as M. Olive because it says Olive in the name. But hi and welcome to the stream. Any day now we'll actually transition over to the actual the thing. Oh yeah, Noodles, you weren't here last time because you were off recovering from insanity from the previous streams.
Yes.
I don't know if you, I don't know if you've caught up, but long story short, we are in a cafe with Panzer 4, and yeah, it's like this is like almost like a date-like scenario, but it's not an official date.
Right. Okay. You're just kind of your friends hanging out, and if you were to accidentally fall on each other without any clothes on, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
No, I mean you went a little robot-y there, but
oh dear.
There's one other thing. We did make a decision without you, which was whatever the American tank is called. I can't remember her name.
Sherman?
Yeah, that one, Sherman.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, robot Sherman. She came along when we were hanging out with Panzer, and she was like, "Oh, let me help you with your scavenger hunt." We were doing a scavenger hunt. And,
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And then she was like, "Oh, I should come along with you guys." And we had basically the choice of saying, "Oh yeah, sure, join us. It'll be fun. Fuck off," or politely fuck off. And we went for the politely fuck off because we words. Apparently, we need to introduce ourselves. So
apparently so.
I am, of course, Crazy Man, and I am joined by the wonderful La Noodle Soup.
Hello.
And
I'm
ZaCloud.
known forever as the name of a dead channel.
Okay, and ZaCloud.
And I'm ZaCloud.
And Sparks isn't here because obviously he is dead. It was a tragic thing. He's dead, presumed missing. So with that, we will continue on to the wonderfuls of a coffee shop where you and Panzer enter the cafe together.
Beautiful wood grains on that on those chairs. Like
I'm taking a second to take this in. It's some beautiful artwork.
I know, right? It looks like just like a wacky mirror in the background, like the four things. Obviously, it's not mirrors, but it looks like four mirrors.
Right, that so obviously you've got the slightly raised bar chairs, and you've got the sort of like raised counter along the right hand side. Right at the end, is that last chair just sinking into the wall? It's just moulding with the scenery.
No, that's just painted on the wall. It's just painted on to make it look like there's another one.
It's like when you put up a mirror in a really small apartment to make the apartment look bigger.
I actually went to a restaurant not that long ago which basically had mirrors on two walls that were opposite each other. So you get down, it looks like there's loads of seating. And there's only like 4 tables, but it looks like there's hundreds and hundreds because of the way the mirrors go.
Wow,
man, I've been to a buffet.
Just like 2 people.
Yeah. I've been to a buffet where there were mirrors mirroring the buffet, the lineup of food, so it looked like there was so much more food than there was.
That's cheeky. You can't
Totally cheating.
Brilliant.
Is that actually what is it? False advertising? That's got to be false advertising.
I don't know if it would be.
Kind of a grey area.
Well, because the write-up for false advertising is basically if an idiot could get confused, then it's false advertising. And
So basically,
I would point out
literally
that
everything is false advertising because idiots never cease to amaze.
technically, yes. That's not where I was going with this, but yeah, it's better than where I was going with it.
Speaking of, hi Incarcerant, welcome to the chat. Sorry,
So-
Noodles, please continue.
I can kill my internet. You'll want to kill the internet about an hour from now if you make it that far. Half of YouTube videos, false advertising. Story time. I nearly died, and it's just they stubbed their toe on a door frame or something.
Oh, and hi Crothers. I'm being asked to add this sentence to the text down there.
Okay.
And please lower the music. Now, this may shock you, but this game is so super sophisticated and advanced that there is literally no control over the graphics or the audio. So no,
Could you
I
not-
cannot lower the lower the music.
Could you not go into the Windows audio mixer thing and do that?
Possibly. I've got a better way of fixing this though, which is I'm going to up your volume. And I'm
That's
gonna,
cool. What does the cog do? Molive has a good point. What does the cog do?
The cog? Oh, that.
The gear.
That is that. Save,
Is that-
load, hide message, skip, or return to title screen.
Oh, right. That's how you end this. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair
I've now
enough.
made you too loud, so I'm going to just drop you down a little bit.
This is going well.
Oh, actually, no. This is going horrible. This is going horrible. No, I'm just going to put you back to normal, you know, and then you're just going to... And people who don't like the fact they can't hear properly are just going to have to be deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple as. Simple as.
Simple as that. Yeah.
What the hell is my Beam password? God damn.
Ramen 123.
It's. How did you know my bank details? There we go. I found it. It's okay.
For those of you wondering, that was mother's maiden name and password.
I come from a long, prestigious line of noodle soups.
Oh wow, you're going really roboty. I feel that I know we've in many ways gone very far in this game already, but I feel we should try and get back and go. You and Panzer enter the cafe together.
Oh.
This place
How
is so kawaii. I just love the American theme. Aren't you from there, Erwin? Now, as the resident American ZaCloud, would you call this place somewhere with an American theme? Noodles apparently on Wikipedia.
Noodle soup Wikipedia. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah?
I mean,
Oh, there you are. There's a picture of you and everything.
oh wow, yeah. No, it's a few years old, but yeah, no, it's me.
Yeah. Hang
Oh
on. let
yeah,
me
that's
just...
my that's what
There
we
you
got
go.
my driving license.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
There he
man.
goes.
There we go.
Amazing.
I'm kind. Look at me. I'm kind of famous.
Yeah.
Ah, brilliant. Anyway, I think Cloud was going to try and actually,
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to
educate us on
ZaCloud.
something.
Oh, all I did was say not in particular.
Oh, okay.
Drum roll, please. No. It's just, I love the American theme. Like, it's just chairs. Apparently, chairs are a solely American
Yep,
invention.
they are.
Yep, they don't happen in Britain or anything like that.
There's not enough eagles. I can't smell freedom.
Well, no, of course not. Yeah, let's continue. Although my great grandfather is from Germany. Ooh.
Oh, they have something in common.
I know, right?
Her grandfather was probably from Germany. One would assume.
Ah, the
Oh
fatherland.
no! Then they find out that they're related.
The grandfatherland, also ew.
No, just the fatherland. The people, the
grandfather.
food, the Führer.
Oh god.
I'm sure that's gonna be.
Why did... Okay, right, so I've got some questions, and I'm sure the first of many questions about the decisions you've made in my absence. Why did you go for the character where the highest probability of Nazi jokes? Why did you go for that?
Hang on. We had the choice of 2 Germans, both of which would have almost certainly had Nazi jokes in them, or a Russian. And I think the thinking that we went through was that we already have one Russian on the go, which is the crazy one, IS-2.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And out of the two Germans, we had a rapport with this one.
Right, okay. So you stood more of a chance of getting anywhere with this German as opposed to any of the
we stood more of a
basically.
chance of ending this game, this millennia, by choosing this German. That's correct. That is why we went with it. And if we have to suffer through a few Führers, then damn it, that's a sacrifice we'll have to take. Let's go.
God, there are so many jokes that I couldn't say. Before we continue...
It's alright.
Literally, my mind went places that I'm ashamed of. So before we continue, obviously, Crazy Man and indeed ZaCloud, you all know Kyle Tugwell, the guy who we do quick pace box with every now and then. We all know Kyle. Kyle is apparently showing off to his uni friends and wants me to. He wants us to change the topic to the Führer.
He wants to change the topic.
He wants it to or whatever this is on
the
here.
name.
Or that, or whatever. I don't know how Beam works. That's why I'm just guessing. If I knew how this would work, I'd have my own better stream.
Hey, if I knew how it worked, we'd have followers.
But anyway, point is, no Kyle. Unless Crazy Man takes this away from me because it is ultimately his stream. But I would recommend not. Stop trying to negatively influence my my internet persona. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I was very tempted to say no until the point where you said no, at which point I became very tempted to say yes, and now I'm in this. I'm now in this sort of annoying situation where I want to piss off 2 people at once, and I'm not sure.
Like, no, that's a terrible idea, but Noodles also thinks it's a terrible idea, so let's do it! When's he ever made a good decision?
Like, I mean, I don't really want to associate Sparks' death with the Führer. I feel that'd be disrespectful to his lifelong accomplishments of trying to flirt with tanks.
I am literally every single word that comes out of your mouth. There is a longer and longer pause while you think of something, and I just get more and more terrified. Literally, I have a feeling that this is just going to be 1 2.5 hour long anxiety attack for me. This is not going to be great. I had got a bottle of Desperados for the second half of this stream, but I'm just going to open it now. If you'd like to continue. That would be great.
Brilliant. See, this is why I love this game. Is you'll understand why this is brilliant. Obviously, there is the Twitter account of I think GM4 quotes or accidental games quotes or something like that. Okay. And there is a new one that can get added from me, which is if we have to suffer through a few Führers, then god damn it, we'll have to.
Yeah, literally, like you out of context. Not even Sparks, just you out of context.
How dare you? How very dare you?
I've got a multi-tool. It doesn't have a can opener on it or a bottle opener. So I'm currently trying to prise it open with like a tin opener or something.
You can't open
it. As I'm finding out is the exact opposite of a bottle opener.
You can open a bottle with a... Like, I'm assuming it's like a proper bottle with like a little cap that you sort of off.
Yeah.
Like a proper. I mean, you can open a bottle with your teeth if you try hard enough.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
bad
go.
for your teeth. I was going to say you can do it with a spoon a lot easier. That's
I mean,
my
so's
go-to.
beer, really, to be honest. I mean, it's just a slippery slope.
Yeah, Blip
There,
bought,
point is,
think
I have
that
tequila
we're not
beer.
live.
Blip says we're not live. I think
Yep,
it's
we're
just,
dead. We're all dead.
it's just looking at
and then just.
it's just looking at the screen and going, well, there's clearly nothing going on.
Stream where this is just what happens.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, wait, what?
So like, literally, you choose the best times to like just jump back in with no prior warning, because every time you've done this, it just sounds like you're really confused.
Well, that's because you keep interrupting before the script gets confused.
Well, I'm always confused, so I don't. It's.
I know. We all know you are news. And
I'm just
maybe
gonna drink the beer.
if you just took a moment to sort of, go and just, think about what you say before jumping to conclusions, you'd realise that Panzer didn't say Führer. She said, I meant Freiheit, which apparently means freedom. Yeah? Or Freiheit?
I mean,
Freiheit, I think.
F-R-E-I-H-E-I-T.
It's a butchered pronunciation, but the sentiment was
Well,
there.
this is
Freiheit.
this is the sad part. Our native German speaker is, of course, dead. So yeah, it's very, very sad. I know in Cast One I haven't looked into getting a Wiimote.
Wiimote connected to the PC.
Yeah, apparently a Wiimote connects to a Wii via Bluetooth, and we're playing. And the pointy thing is just with like picking up some infrared things. You can technically do it with candles, which I have actually done before. When
Oh wow!
yeah, like instead of the sensor bar, you just use candles to infrared it. But long story short, we were debating whether it was possible to do for like a full Wiimote to play that car one, Rocket League. That's the one.
Oh god, why?
Because in Caster his only controller is a Wiimote, and he's currently playing with a keyboard, which is even worse.
Oh, just buy a PS3 controller. They're far superior.
Or 360 controller.
I mean, you could get a 360 controller, but like you can pick up a PS3 controller for like a tenner. And all you gotta do is juggle some drivers and possibly open yourself up to some malware in the process, because DS3 tool is a piece of shit. But
Or buy the
point.
360 controller for the same price and plug and go.
But if you get the 360 controller, then you don't have the incredible glitch for Firewatch, where the PS3 controller drivers somehow really confuse Unity. So at the start, where it's supposed to be this really beautiful section where you walk out of the lift into your car and go out into the countryside, you just sort of stand in a lift looking at the ceiling, spinning about for half an hour while you try and work out what the hell's going on. And if anything, I feel that actually improved the game for me in ways that I didn't know it could be, and as such the PS3 controller is better.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, Noodles is so wrong that his internet is cutting out. So we're going to continue with the freedom. Right. Yes, I do support the right. Why do you ask? You.
I genuinely choked. I genuinely choked on my beer. Fuck this game, man. These jokes are quite clever, and I hate that.
Do you hate the fact that there are clever jokes, or do you hate the fact that there are clever jokes in a dating simulator?
I hate the fact that this specific game has clever jokes in it, because I don't like liking this game.
Yeah.
You want to hate it, don't you?
I really, it's so bad. Like,
I don't know what you're implying. Look at the graphics qualities on like that picture there. I mean, if I shove a bunch of crap round the side, I can almost get this up to 720p.
Oh dear. Anyway, shall we order some coffee?
Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, why don't we just order some coffee? Sounds wunderbar. Alright, let's see. I'll get a green tea, please. That's not coffee.
That's not coffee!
I'd have been okay if it's. I'd have been okay if it said, "Well, let's just get some drinks or a hot drink or something like that."
Yeah,
But
Lee,
no.
it's open. You can't say, let's do this, and then that's too much deviation. I'm not a fan.
I'm very angry now.
Yep.
I think it's rebalanced the clever joke about supporting the right. That's
Yeah, we're even
rebalanced
out.
it. It's
We're even
back. It's
I love how green tea is famed for being really soothing and good for the soul, as it were.
it's given us anger. Damn it! Fuck you, green tea. You've made me angry.
Oh dear.
Green
I'm
tea.
terrified
Get the
of the
blood
answer.
pumping and the anger flowing.
If you got low blood pressure, I've got something for that.
Green tea. Oh dear.
Anyway,
I just heard my.
is your house
I-
being broken into?
No, it's all right.
Did you get the bear I sent you?
No. Oh, no, I can't say that on stream. Okay.
Tell me later.
When I'm not there, maybe.
If your mind went where I think your mind went, then yeah. If not, we're both going to hell.
I doubt that my mind went to where your mind went. Because if your mind went where I think your mind went, I would have probably just rolled with it. No, my thing was different.
Well, if your mind went where my mind think where your mind thought where my mind thinks where your mind is going thought where my mind went, then yeah.
No, because I think that you think that my mind was going in a place that was more, relevant and sort of following some sort of logical pattern, but it just went off on a tangent. And I think that's where... Well, I think that your mind went off on the same sort of logical steps that you thought that my mind had gone, but my mind had not gone down that same straight path. It gone down a tangented path.
I think we can all agree that Crazy Man's mind is relative. Like time and the universe, and could be better utilized continuing the plot. Mainly because I'm terrified as to what she's going to say. If there's anything I've learned in the past, like 20
I will have
minutes.
some warm mortar oil.
I shall have the diesel, please. Though my favourite roast is yet to prepare. What the hell? Sorry, what?
So where are we?
I'm in the chat. I've moved to the chat. What the hell is going on?
Though
that's
not
just
my
the start of
favourite
the article
roast has yet
about
to...
green tea.
Oh right, but then you know what? The less I care, the better. I think.
I mean, I took that attitude up when I was 12, and look where it's got me.
I was born with that attitude.
You weren't born till you were 12. I don't blame you. Makes life so much simpler.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you kind of miss like all of year 7, like the first year of secondary school, which is kind of an important one. But yeah, outside of that, I mean, you just kind of roll with it.
Straight into puberty-ish.
Yeah. Oh God, can you imagine that?
Or born into puberty.
Hey, I've just been born. This is really confusing. Now the fuck?
No, everything's changing. I just got it organised.
Oh dear. Anyway.
What are you having, little lady? I'll have a peppermint tea with lemon. Also not a fucking coffee. What kind of shit coffee shop is that?
Why couldn't they just say, let's have some tea then?
Or we're in a... Well, why don't we just order some drinks? That would have been like so easy to do. I think that the game... I wouldn't put it past the game creators to have done this on purpose, just to annoy me and Noodles.
Yeah, literally. I think they knew.
To this degree. Like,
They knew this was going to happen one day.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably watching the stream now, and they've got nothing better to do.
Yeah, well, clearly. Or they can do nothing better, which is also a valid point.
Yeah. Well, she sure is a character. Ordering tea when we said we were getting coffee.
What will she do next?
You and Panzer
Bomb London.
You and Panzer take a seat at a small table and wait for your drinks to be done.
That's not grammatically accurate, surely. That doesn't read well. I mean, nothing in this game has to this point. It's just starting to get on my wick.
All right, kids. Here you are.
Why did you have to read all right, kids, like that?
He sets the tea. I'm doing fucking voices, bitch. He sets the tea in front of you both and returns to the counter. I mean, literally, there was no either. That means we were sat in silence for like a good, 10-15 minutes whilst he was making the tea. Or we could have waited at the bar for like a minute extra and taken our tea with us. It just seems like a really weird way of doing things.
Either that, or he just like. Bearing in mind, okay, so I went to get a takeout the other 1 in the morning.
At the other one,
I ordered a pizza, and there was like pizzas to one side that people just hadn't collected, and the pizza I ordered was in this stack of pizzas. So they were like, "Hey, we'll do this for half price if you just take it away." Maybe a similar thing's happened in the sense that he just happens to have this order to one side already pre-prepared, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll make it fresh. Go sit over there and don't look." And then he just grabs them from the side, brings them, and just zaps it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and just goes, "There you are, fresh tea." It all tastes like shit, so you can't tell the difference. And then just shuffles back to where he was.
If that was the case, it would have gone beep.
I don't think we can hear the beep over this music.
That is true.
He says.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Well, with that in mind, let's. He's gone back to the counter. We've drunk the tea and apparently passed out. A few minutes later, we were gaining consciousness. That was some good tea, man.
I think Owen ordered a different kind of green tea, if you catch my meaning. It's one of those coffee shops.
The Amsterdam of Japan.
Amsterdam, that tea was good.
Good one. Oh man, yeah, it's like, whoa, that tea was such an intimate scene they had to censor it.
I know, right? Tastes just like it does back home. Like,
I'm terrified. I'm terrified as to what could come next. Literally, just this. No.
Don't worry, the next line will relax you. I've never been to Germany before.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, you'd have to come with us when school lets out. It'll be so much fun. Maybe I will. You'll have to show me around when I'm there, though. You mean like a date?
Oh.
What? Yeah.
He kind of stepped in that one.
Okay.
See, Owen, this is what happens when you ignore the 3 voices in your head.
Or kill one of them.
Maybe it was Owen. Maybe Owen's been going to therapy between like streams.
Yeah, he's on a new medication, and whoop, there goes Sparks. See, Torbray's random foray was when he was on a different medication, so they were like, "Oh, it kind of just took away one problem and gave them another one."
There we go, kids. Come for the Panzermadels and stay for the top-notch social commentary.
And the robots. Everyone loves the robots.
Is my internet being really crap or something?
Yeah.
Oh god. See, it's usually your internet, so at least the actual host has a decent connection.
You say that, but I've never heard an issue before.
Yeah, that's because
which I assume is therefore good for stream. Robot noodle.
Well, fine for stream, yeah, but for us, you cut off all the time.
Well,
no, it's once again, it's Erwin's medicine.
Yes.
He's on too low
Oh god,
dosage.
am I the next one? Am I next to go?
Yeah, if he
This is why I
increases the
wasn't here last
dosage,
week.
you might be screwed.
Yeah. Well, he forgot to take one earlier on, which is why I'm back for this stream.
Yeah.
But only
Oh,
just,
God.
just a little bit.
Yeah, like there's some residual. Oh my god.
Yeah, shit, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. Alright, I'm sure we can find the rest of the stuff on your list if we look around town some more. You ready to go? Yeah, let's go! She shouts excitedly.
Now wait a minute. They came into this restaurant or whatever. Normally, that would be a place where you have a bunch of interaction and character development
Nope.
and things like that. But
Nope.
this became completely pointless. All you guys did was make a joke about the Fuhrer and drink some censored tea.
We also agreed to go on a date in several years' time when school
We
is
didn't
out and we're
agree.
in Germany.
When you could have been, going on a date right now.
No, don't be silly. What's the fun in that? We hang on. No, we had an existential crisis. We realised we're just the imaginary of an imaginary. I assume that
That's true.
it is in fact imaginary from whoever created this game. And we're
Oh my
just
god,
an
are there
imaginary of their
layers to this?
imaginary. Huh?
Are we representations of like some childhood trauma? Because that's always the answer in psychology. Are we like the residual, like a manifestation of a childhood trauma within a childhood trauma that
No,
develops?
no.
as a game has?
We're the repressed memory, right? That
Right, okay.
comes out as some form of art, and that some form of art is this game, Panzermadels. Or Panzermadels. I can't remember how you pronounce it.
If you think about it though, because obviously we're real people, like
That's what the game wants you to think, Noodles. You're falling
that.
for it.
Oh,
Boom.
is Panzermadels the greatest piece of art ever to be created?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I hope you become really famous one day so I can just quote you saying that. like,
You're literally
to
more
the
famous
press.
than I am.
Like,
You're more famous than both of like me and Cloud put together. Why are you saying that?
no, I hope
Say that now
No,
and
no,
just go,
I,
"Hey, I know a guy."
no. Noodles, you misunderstand. I hope your
Okay.
band takes off and you like come up there with like sort of Bono and U2 and I can't name any other bands. That's literally
God.
all the
Oh,
bands I
wow.
can name. And you become like that level of famous, and then I'll go to the presses and go, I know that man. I've got a quote from him. It's recorded.
Oh,
Let me
God.
play it for you. And then the presses will
no.
just say, Panzermadels, the best piece of art ever made.
Yeah, but in
From
fairness,
the noodle
I'd
soup.
I'd get in touch with you and go, hey, can I have that recording so I can sample it? And that's how I kick off the start of the next album. Because that's just the kind of bullshit I would do. Clearly, I'm doing this stream. So
Hang on. If we both benefit from this, I see no disadvantage.
Yeah. Literally,
You
this
know-
cannot go wrong.
Perfect. Get on it, Noodles. Become super mega famous. Sell out
Oh,
stadiums.
okay, yeah. Yeah, no, okay,
Get
I'll
on
do
it,
that.
bitch.
I'll get on that.
You have till
I'll do
Saturday.
that.
I'm generous. I'm busy this week.
Well,
You have till Saturday.
I'm already playing in London tomorrow, so I'll just nip up the road and play Wembley Arena while I'm at it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll do it.
sorted. Jobs are good.
Perfect. A short while later.
Noodles is famous.
No, that was the plot. We're trying to stick on plot here. Damn you.
I like this plot. This plot's far better.
Alright, so we found the little umbrellas, salt, and a lime. What's left?
I
They
have
didn't even, show how or where they found those.
Yeah, the plot, so to speak.
Sandals, a yukata, and tequila.
That sounds like a Saturday night. To be
Yep.
honest, that's just me going out.
So much can worry about that last part. For
Yeah,
now, no, well, you know,
well, I was gonna say, you going out in a yukata, well, maybe you would just, find a bathrobe and pretend it was one.
What the hell is a yukata?
It's like a kimono.
I will find an image.
It's kind of like a dressing gown.
Oh my god, I need one of these! I would want, like, oh man, I need to get one of these for tomorrow. I'll go on stage wearing it. That'll confuse some people.
Yes, there you go. Like I said, or just a bathrobe and pretend it's one.
I'm sure I probably have one somewhere. I don't know.
Gosh, you
Maybe
sound so
Malcolm.
crunchy.
Yeah, you're gonna die. Don't become like Sparks.
Stop taking your meds, Erwin. Yeah, literally, this is just becoming commentary now. On, oh, I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
But the voices told me to. This is scary levels of art.
For now, let's see if we can find their yukata. I mean, it's Japan. There has to be a place around here that sells them.
That's why you can't just assume that.
Of course. Maybe I can find a new one and add it to my collection. I just love kawaii fashion desu.
That's like saying, oh, we're in England. There's bound to be a shop that sells top hats around here somewhere.
I know at least 3 shops within about 20 minutes of me that sell top hats.
Fair enough, I stand corrected.
So,
Molive. All you have to do is Google it. Oh well.
what?
Yeah, literally, like, link me to this thing. Or you could Google it. It took me 30 seconds, and a great detriment to my internet connection, apparently, because doing more than one thing is not great at the moment. What? Yes, it's a little known method.
I don't know
of
what you're on
getting-
about. Where are you reading this
We're
message?
in the chat. We're still in the
I'm
chat.
looking in the chat. The only thing I can see that is like, you weren't born until you were 12. I don't blame you. Followed by...
You tried scrolling down.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom. And then it's Robot Noodles, Beam just ate my message, the best combination... Oh, post link in chat, okay.
Screw you, Dad. I'm doing him.
There you go. There are some
Where is it?
pictures
I don't see it.
of
All I see
some-
is that. Oh, there it is. Oh,
There you go.
Oh god. Okay.
I can tell. And it's mildly concerning.
Oh man.
I had a question, by the way.
Okay.
Sure, Owen. What do you want to know about? Okay, we now have a... Whoa. We
Oh
can
fuck.
ask about the students,
Don't
Ask
mention
him-
the war.
ask about the gunny, or ask about the Craig.
Don't mention the war I did, but I think I got away with it.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
reckon
this
anybody's gonna
game
get that?
is too sophisticated to bring up, you know, stupid World War II jokes. They would never do such a thing.
Or indeed Faulty Towers references, and I'm ashamed that nobody got that. But it's okay because
Yeah, no, I got it. I was just
inside.
something.
Ask about the granny. It's not right. Okay, so we'll start from the beginning. It's Gunny, not Granny. The fact that 2 people in this chat looked at that and just read Granny and assumed that could only be correct. It's
Right.
like I misread things all the time. That's fine. Just getting to a point where you assume that this game would be like, sure, ask about the granny. Like,
It's like, that's out of nowhere. Where the heck was the granny mentioned before?
was she on the list of things we had to find?
Who needs logic at this point?
Oh, maybe they mean that granny in the background there, that's still crossing the road, like
Oh
2
my
weeks
God,
later.
Yes! There you go. That's exactly. Oh my gosh.
Maybe she's stealing all the cones. She's stealing all the cones and distributing them across Japan.
I don't know. She was there whenever we last streamed Noodles, which I feel was like 2 weeks ago at this point. So she's been there a long fucking time, and she's still not finished
Well, I mean-
crossing the road.
I mean, old people do take a while to cross the road. Just saying.
Okay, right. Let's be sensible about this, right? We can ask about the Krieg, but
Which I feel will be ultimately a waste of everyone's time.
I know, because there's a character in Borderlands. We already know about that shit. Let's move on. Or Borderlands 2. One or the other. I forget. Anyway, so that leaves us with ask about the students or ask about the gunny. What, Noodles, in your expert opinion, what sounds sexier? Asking about... asking about...
I'd say the granny. Definitely the granny.
It depends what she's into.
Asking about her fellow students or asking about her teacher?
To be perfectly honest, now I hear it out loud, I think we can all agree that if we ask her about the teacher, we're probably going to get a lot further. We all know what I mean. This is that kind of game, I feel.
Yeah, honestly, like I said last time, I think that the real chemistry going on here is between the main character and the Sarge.
Within the Sarge.
So do you think that... are you thinking that our best person to
you
pursue
shit
sexually
Serwin.
is the Sarge?
Yeah, literally.
All right, if
Yep,
it
I think
becomes
so.
if it becomes an option, we'll go for it. We'll fucking
It's
go
my
for it.
new ship. That is what I need.
I mean, come
right
on,
now.
he's got nicknames for you. He talks to you all the time. He like obviously kind of follows you around and comes into stores and gives you a gift,
Porn.
trying to give you sexual pleasure.
Oh my god, you're right. Serwin is the one true ship. This is what I need right now.
All right.
I need Serwin fanfiction. I need this shit on a t-shirt. Just ask about the gunny. I want to know more about my man.
All right, well, we're going with the gunny.
I don't care if you can do that, Molly. That's the point of a ship. The reason they exist.
Oh, fuck you, Dan Gassy. Oh, I need to turn that off at some point. I don't know if I can do that midstream easily. Hang on. There is something I could do with this. Hang on.
You could unplug your Ethernet cable, then nobody would be able to message you.
Boom. There we go. We've got a technical difficulties, which you can see is clearly wrong. I had to crop out Sparks because he's now dead.
Oh my god, you should have just gone into MS Paint and just crossed him out with like the red square pixel marker.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. Right, we're back. Okay. I'm hoping that's fixed it. I don't actually know if that's fixed it. Oh, actually, hang on. Let me just try one other thing.
We're all waiting.
And we're done again. Hopefully we're done. Right, okay.
The way the technical difficulties slide looks. Just put it back up a sec. Like, the way the technical difficulties thing looks. It's like... Crazy Man's just like, finally.
I'd like to point out
This
that
is my show now.
the true technical difficulties, we have two, and what it's supposed to look like is
R.I.P. Sporks.
is one of them is like that. That's what the original was, but as you can see, I had to crop out Sparks.
Man, too
best I
soon.
could.
Too soon.
And the other one, which is my personal favourite, the one we've used most often for technical difficulties, is that one.
The one with the watering can. Yes, I love that one. That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I love the fact that the table has a foot on it, like an actual foot.
Oh my god, it does.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I've never actually stared at this photo for a long enough period of time. Like, I've never noticed, for example, the Crazy Man's chair is basically what I assume to be a crocodile beanbag, and Sparks looks so done.
Yeah. Yeah.
And thus ends the Sparks appreciation section.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, he's dead now. So
we
we'll
need
never
to
see
like
him.
have some soft piano music, and in this stream we dedicate our memories to Sparks.
I mean,
We
we've got
dedicate our
some very
memories.
upbeat music. Does that count?
It's what he would have wanted.
Anyway, tell me about the gunny.
Sparks was very.
Sparks was
so
a man,
dead.
I have been told, who I spoke to sometimes.
Who I spoke to when I had to.
He did many things.
We're not allowed to mention them on stream, though. Due to court order.
Why Sparks has just been put in the witness protection program? You can't mention him anymore. Like, we don't know where he is. He's just disappeared in time.
With his new identity of
If you're an Undertale
sports.
fan, he's joined Gaster in the void of non-existence.
And other jokes that I don't get. I'm so bad at I want to play Undertale so badly, and I'm so bad at the actual what constitutes combat. Like, I just can't do
there are a
it.
lot of games I've been meaning to play that I just feel would be better if I streamed them because I'm not really going on with anything. Or doing anything. So yeah, fuck it, don't know. Well,
Continuing.
if you keep getting your things deleted, if it's you trying to post links, I'm not sure if people can post links if they're not a mod. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway,
Have you tried not spamming?
either way, tell me more about the gunny.
Perfect voice for that.
Like I told you, he's just a really big teddy bear underneath the tough guy act. He puts it on. He's a great senpai too.
All I heard is that he's really big underneath.
Yes.
I can get behind this, or indeed in front of this, whatever he wants. Yeah, there we go. It's sunk in. That was another joke.
I was waiting for you to make a bear joke, but apparently not.
Yeah, no, there are some things
He's
that I
not
steer
fat or
away
hairy
from.
enough for that, so. we'll move
Yeah,
on.
that's where my mind went earlier, by the way. That's
Okay,
what I
yeah.
was thinking.
I tried to go there at one point where you were talking about the bear in your garage, but
Oh, God,
everyone
man.
missed it. Everyone
What the
everyone missed it,
fuck?
so I was just like, oh fuck it, move on then.
Oh, thankfully. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, where I was going was completely different earlier. I thought that you were going somewhere along those lines, but again, it had passed. And just, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, no.
if he's your teacher, you shouldn't. If he's your teacher, shouldn't you be calling him sensei?
Fair point.
Huh? Never mind. Anyway, hey Panzer, it's a clothing store. I figured we would find one eventually. Let's go inside and see what we can find.
Do they not just have a shitload of Primarks? Can you imagine a Primark kimono? Jesus.
Yeah, you can get one with the Jesus on it. That'd be.
It's just like a normal black kimono with this sesh is lit on the back. Just like a boxing
Still, though,
dressing.
the fact that you could talk about Sarge, and the fact that they revealed more about his personality and stuff like that, that definitely still follows the pattern of him being a viable, dateable character.
I'd like Sarge to reveal more.
I mean, it would be brilliant if it turned out that the only ending ends up with you dating Sarge in some way.
Sparks.
I did not say Sparks.
I understand
I said
that you're
Sparge.
having trouble dealing with your loss, but there's no reason to go that far.
You just date a dead man.
Oh God!
So it's like at the end you got to figure out how to do a necromancy ritual.
Isn't Data Dead Man the entire plot to the last Pirates of the Caribbean film?
I can't even remember the last Pirates of the Caribbean film.
It was very forgettable, but I'm pretty certain Orlando Bloom was dead. Not the actor, the character. Just propped him up with a stick. Fun fact, you know the Star Wars prequels? You know Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin?
I thought you were going to go somewhere so much darker with that then.
No, God, no. So, Hayden Christensen. He was ill for a few scenes, so what they did is they stuck some googly eyes to a plank of wood and just held that up, and you really cannot tell the difference.
Yep, I believe it.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Fade to shop. You enter the store and clothesline all of the aisles. In the back, you can see some more traditional Japanese garments.
Wait, you know, the way you said that, the way you read that, like you went to the store and clothesline the aisles. And I just had this image of you running in and just like the wrestling move. And just taking out clothing racks. You know the wrestling, the clothesline.
I see.
Where you hold your arm out and you just like throw them or something. Like, there was no space between that, so you just said you went to the store and clotheslined the aisles.
Just spin your arms and run to the aisles and everything just crashes to the floor.
John Cena's theme tune plays in the background. Oh my god. Fan art. Do it.
And by the register, there are plenty of different choices of swimwear.
By the register? That's a weird place to put the swimwear.
Yeah, like, usually it's just like, you know, socks or something like that, so you just buy extra shit on the way out, but...
Just see chat.
It looks so much better. That's another one for the quotes.
Yeah. Man, there are so many different types of clothes in here.
And
I can't wrestle them all.
Clothing store.
Yeah. You just walk in and it's just one shirt.
It's like you go to a grocery store and like, man, there's so many different kinds of food here. Or you go to a car dealership. Wow, there's so many different kinds of cars here.
Actually, in fairness, a car dealership is more likely to specify one type of car, because if it's like, I don't know, like a Skoda dealership, they're all going to be Skodas. That's going to be your one exception. That's like the one thing I know about cars as well. I just wanted to throw that in there to show I know something about the things that go...
Two things, you know the noise they make, that's very good.
And
I don't know if it's just
you
like
aim it right, you can launch them up into the air if you've got enough boost, and then hit the giant ball into the net. It's great.
My favourite Ninja Sex Party quote is, any movie can be a drive-in movie if we build up enough speed. But yeah, I don't know if this is specifically like an English thing. It probably isn't, but if it is whatsoever, whatever. So we know the game where, like, when you're younger, or indeed now if you're a child still, you see a mini and you punch somebody.
Yes, and yeah.
This game, Cloud, is this a thing you do in America?
I mean, I know the variant.
Over here, it's called Punch Buggy, and you do it every time you see a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes, right. We do it for
similar.
Mini Coopers.
Or yellow car, depending whereabouts.
Or indeed yellow car.
Yellow car.
And if it's a yellow mini, then you kill somebody, basically.
You don't kill them. You just, like, if there was a convoy of yellow minis, then yes, and you're let.
This is more or less where this is going. So there's a gentleman's agreement round here where I live, that when you drive past the mini dealership, you just don't.
Yeah.
Because there's like 300 minis just parked in the forecourt.
Next to the pile of bodies of children who've beaten each other to death.
People do not return from that. It's on the main road going in as well. You can't circumvent it. That's just what you drive past to get into town. So yeah. Anyway, I can't remember how we got onto that, but the point is
because there are so many different types of clothes in here.
Yes, we've gone from wrestling moves to punch buggy. Only this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Only this stream.
Let's see. I have that one, 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 and 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 that
I get the
one.
distinct impression that she does indeed have that one, and that one, and that one, and that one,
and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and so on.
Fucking hell.
Noodles, if you're gonna make a joke, commit to the fucking joke.
Oh dear.
She keeps going on. See, I wasn't making it up, Noodles. I was reading it verbatim.
Right.
Yep. That one. That one.
And on. And on and on and on and on.
What would be really, really funny right now is if, like, in a PowerPoint presentation, that kind of animation, like the sprite for Panzer just slowly gets smaller and moves up the aisle. No animation or anything, just slow like moonwalking almost. It's called a uniform.
I was gonna, yeah.
That's why that's why she wears the same clothes day in day out. It's a uniform. She has to.
Yeah, I know.
School uniforms suck.
Yeah, I don't know. Do school uniforms exist in America? I've never seen a school uniform.
I don't believe.
I mean,
some schools do. I think.
Yeah, some schools do, but it's a minority thing. Like
It's compulsory of it. Have to.
I don't know if it's is it compulsory?
By and large, certainly it is.
I was going to say it's
like,
definitely the norm. For
it's
schools.
not like a legal requirement.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
most
yeah.
of the secondary schools, especially, are just like, yeah, now you're going to wear a suit. I've got a tie from somebody else's secondary school somewhere, and it's not like the one up the road or anything. It's from Essex, like 200 miles away. No, I can't remember exactly how I got it. I think I was at a party. It's probably a fun story if I can remember it, but we're just going to have to deal with that. Draw your own conclusions.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said a collection. I mean, ties from Essex? Oh, who would have thought?
We're in Japan. Essex is really far away.
I can't help it. You katas are just so kawaii.
What do you mean, you catters?
She didn't know what sensei meant. I think the
I
more
katas.
Huh?
Everybody katas.
Oh god. It's the sequel to that book, Everybody Poops.
No doubt. Ooh, Owen, they have swimsuits. Let's go look.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I feel like we've walked into a trap here.
You both walk into the swimwear section.
The sprite gets really small and moves all the way backwards.
By not moving at all, you're now in the swimwear section. You know,
The
I
earth
think
moves beneath your feet.
I think this blue one would look really great on you.
She just brings out this like really skimpy bikini.
Oh, Erwin, that's just a sticker.
That's just some duct tape.
Yep, right over the mouth. That's where it needs to go. You're such a flirt. You just want to see me without an armoured skirts.
Oh, I thought
Without
Panzer had suggested that Erwin wears the thing. I'm not even following this anymore.
Why would you think such a thing? We're supposed to be socially awkward, and we're convincing girls to get into bikinis. I find this the most hard to believe part of the game so far.
Yep.
Like more than like.
So far I could identify with Erwin, but no, not. My immersion completely broken.
I know, right? It
we're
wasn't
gonna
at
need
the
some-
mention of the Führer or the fact that they bought tea instead of coffee. It was the ability to talk to people.
It was this blatant disregard for the art that is introversion.
Yes, the art of introversion. Oh, Erwin, you just want to see me without my armoured skirts. Well, I can't. No, sorry, that almost went weird. Well, I can't exactly deny that. It does look really nice, though. He is getting very.
Said the man, quickly losing ground.
How about I try it on then? I need a new swimsuit anyway for when I go to the beach and complain about sand in my tracks.
Yeah, totally. And also, I want to point out that he probably, maybe he picked up a size, oh wait, I can't use the size number because you guys are British, but a very large or very, very small size.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter because I don't know ladies' sizes anyway. So you could have said anything and I'd have just gone, oh yes.
American size 0 is a size 6 for us, crazy man, and so on and so forth. Just move it up that way.
All right.
Why do I know this? I don't know. I just do. I managed to fail art at GCSE, but I know American women's. Fine.
I'm glad that cut off at just the right time.
That might give us some clues as to why you failed.
I mean, the short story is I stopped giving a shit. The long story is I
started wearing American women's clothing.
Well, yeah, there was that too. I did get kicked out. It wasn't a very progressive school. I found that out the hard way.
I ended up in a long conversation about bras and bra fitting once because there was a bra fitter arguing with a mate of mine about the correct bra that he should be wearing because he was wearing fake tits in a bra. And there was a really long argument where it eventually ended with him going, oh, you're saying that I should have whatever size, I don't remember, so that like when I get old, my tits don't get saggy. Do you know what? I'll just buy replacements. And like, we were all quite drunk at this point, and she just sort of stared at him for a while as she tried to sort of realise that his boobs were actually fake.
Oh my god.
It was a beautiful look. Such a beautiful look.
Wait, why did he have fake boobs though? For a play or something?
To fill out the bra. Obviously.
Oh, okay.
That was not the answer she wanted, but that is apparently the answer she's getting. Jesus Christ.
Ask a stupid question.
I don't think it was a stupid question.
Yeah, I mean...
Why else?
I mean, I'm just going to assume that it's a trans friend until told otherwise, because that's probably the most accurate of the answers, given the limited amount of information that I'm being given.
I mean, he's just a bloke that occasionally dresses up in women's clothing.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
so
okay.
there you go. That pretty much sums it up.
Well, you wouldn't think that a bra would be terribly important about that if he doesn't have actual boobs, but...
Yeah, but at the same
why he
time,
has fake
again,
boobs.
like I don't know how fake boobs work, but one would assume that, you know... And again, I mean, if you like wearing women's clothes, then one would assume you at some point would like to at least try out the underwear.
The thing that I don't get about
the full
fake
experience.
boobs, right, is that they're not really meant to be seen because, you know, they're obviously, like, fake. They're just there for padding out things. And yet they still bother to dye the nipple.
They do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And people thought they would learn nothing in this stream. I mean, I suppose
and if you're out there... And if you're out there and you're against this kind of thing, and if you're against this kind of expression or whatever, if you've ever laughed at Eddie Izzard, you're a hypocrite. Fuck off. Shall we continue?
What about if you've laughed at him, like, in the sense that he sort of tripped over and then you've gone, ha! So, would that still make you a hypocrite? Or do you have to specifically laugh at his comedy, is what I'm
If you
what I'm
enjoy
trying to
Eddie
say.
Izzard as a person, is my
I mean, that could be taken a couple of ways, but let's move on. I'll be right back. After a few moments...
Again, going off what I was saying earlier, you choose the worst sentences to come back in. I was like, okay, bye, guys.
I can't pick the sentence to come back in on, alright?
Don't pin this on me.
I can't decide the plot of this game. This plot is decided.
If you had, then it would be better, most likely.
Or worse, who knows? After a few moments, she comes back. Fucking hell, I can't read. After a few moments, she comes back wearing the new bikini.
Okay, that's kind of weird because, like, at least here in America, you like have to have shirt and shoes
Oh, God,
in the store and stuff. So, so it's like if you're wanting to show someone something, you have to like be at the dressing room or something.
Yeah, like and Japan's a pretty conservative country in this kind of regard. And whilst I don't think they're like, you know, if you have the top button undone, then. But like, one would assume that walking around a department store, which in real life would probably have more people in than this.
Yeah.
I think
Just the two of us.
this is. Nobody's at the registers either. They're all on their union mandated smoke break. It's just us.
They're actually on strike.
Just because they're in this game, I don't blame them. Can we go on strike for this stream? Is that what Sparks is actually doing?
I think actually, though, the reason that so many of these locales are empty when you guys get to them is because you're coming in with a tank.
Yeah, in
that's
fairness.
true. Yeah.
Run,
They're talking to their unions. You expect to put up with this shit? Tanks coming in? Fucking hell.
You're calling into
Treads
work and
tearing
it's
up
like,
the
hey,
floors,
hey, I just
knocking
woke
things
up.
off the shelves.
I just woke up and there are tanks outside. Until told otherwise, I'm going to assume this is an active war zone and I'm not coming into work today.
Then
Some of them are wearing bikinis. I don't know what to think.
the manager comes back. He's like, "What the fuck do you want us to do? Put no tanks on the door? That's fucking racist, man. We can't do that. We'll be shut down in a moment."
Oh god.
So, what do you think of the bikini? Of course.
I
think that
the
the fact that it has that iron cross on it is oddly specific.
I find it humorous that they're selling them in the store like that.
yeah.
I also find
point.
it. I also find it equally, if not more, odd that she seems to be wearing the bikini bottoms without underwear on beneath, which I thought was a requirement.
That's right.
Which you can't do. Yeah. And yeah, I'm
Maybe
pretty certain
Japan's
probably
laws
most
are
people
different.
do.
Maybe they can actually now sell them for a higher value because they've been worn.
In fairness, they
don't
do
know.
that's
have those
true.
vending machines.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is Japan. She just increased the value of that by
More
like tenfold.
Japants. Am I right? That means a different thing in America.
So, what? Sorry, what does?
Japants, and then I realised that that's just trousers in America, so that's not really funny outside of England. But oh well.
Yeah. Well,
I knew what you meant.
Good, excellent.
And don't worry, News. I didn't find it funny within England, so you know it
Oh!
all evens out.
Oh, shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
Okay, we have a choice. There is
fuck.
hot damn ... exclamation mark. It looks fine. Or Tiger would wear that. Ooh.
Now, do we want to put this to the chat, or do we want the professional opinion?
Apparently, someone's quoted me saying you entered the store and clothesline all of the aisles.
Oh man, that's my favourite quote. Oh dear. Right. I mean,
I don't think we should go for the last one.
no. Bearing in mind, bearing in mind these aren't real people, and anything we say is of no consequence, and I would still feel bad. I mean, as somebody who's spoken to a woman in the past, one would assume that you go for hot damn regardless. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, because it looks fine that just sounds a bit dismissive, really. Doesn't it?
Yeah, and like if a woman is out in a crowded department store in a bikini purely for your benefit, because let's not sugarcoat it, that's what this is for, then the best you can do is at least go, yeah, Or alternatively, we click hot damn and it just switches to a picture of Erwin doing the anime thing where like blood's spurting out of his nose and he goes into the stratosphere.
I thought you were gonna say like a beaver dam that should be set on fire.
Oh, by the way, that tweet actually has an illustration on it of you clotheslining all the clothes aisles.
Oh my
Where?
god, does it?
I need.
Oh my god, it does! Oh my god, crazy man wearing a skirt!
No, that's the girl that you're
Don't take this
dating.
away from me!
Where?
Okay.
Where? I'm not seeing this.
I assumed that was crazy. It's not, but that's what I'm gonna. Oh man, go to the link in the chat.
Oh, that is
link.
beautiful.
Oh, I want more fan art of crazy man wearing a skirt. Also, I fucking love this.
There you go. That is
Oh
beautiful.
man, this
I
is the
will,
best fan art I've ever seen.
Gonna retweet it. There you go.
Oh god.
That was beautiful. Noodles has requested me in a skirt. So there you go.
I mean,
If you're
you
looking
can
for
just
things
send me
to draw,
pictures over Discord if you want. Like, people don't have to draw it. I can just, you know.
Get the live show.
I mean,
You came by some money, did you?
we're going over to Omegle. We'll be there. Oh god.
So will we go with Hot Damn?
If you showed it on stream, it didn't show up on stream. I'm just saying.
I will show it on stream. I did not show it on stream. I will now show it
okay.
on stream.
Oh no, not this game again. Mate, let me tell you, welcome to my life. You know how everybody's like, oh my god, Mondays suck. They just get worse.
Yeah, there you go. That is the beautifulness of...
Oh,
It's
dear.
like I've got like an alter ego being clotheslined with the clotheslines, and then there's another one of me there in a skirt. That's I'm sure that's not how it was originally intended, but that's how I'm now seeing it.
Yeah. You clotheslined them so hard that you've gone into an alternate universe. So wibbly wobbly, timey wimey clothesline. Oh man, I think we should probably go for Hot Damn. I think that is literally the safest option by this point.
Hot Damn.
Dordier wonders, is this family friendly?
Probably
well,
not.
By that, like,
I mean,
you know,
it depends how fucked
in order
up your
to
family
create a
is.
family, you know, you need a man and a woman, or at least, you know, a man and someone who's capable of having babies, and they need to have sexual intercourse. And so this is working toward that. So yes, that's definitely family friendly.
I mean, it's educational at best. It depends how weird your family is if watching this back is okay.
Yeah. I mean, I read that.
I can wait. It's cool.
I read Crothers' thing is it's more odd for me after begging, and that's really not what he said.
Whoa. Okay.
That's how I read it.
Oh right, being AFK. Jesus Christ, that took a second.
Yeah, see, I saw the G. It was like begging, and it's like whoa. And then I assumed the last bit was fuck my life or something like that, or some abbreviation I wasn't aware of along those lines.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, man.
This is where I'm going to butcher some more German. Hot damn! Did I see you in that movie, Mädchen in Uniform?
Yeah, close enough. Well,
Fuck it, that'll do.
over it, just assume it's pronounced
Mädchen in Uniform? That sounds more German.
Mädchen. There's a band I like called Mongol Horde, but they've got umlauts over all of the O's, so the singer quite rightly pointed out that technically the band is pronounced Mongol Horde. And since then, everybody's just pronounced it that, and it's the best band ever. But yeah, it's or basically stick your tongue out and just make a throat noise. Yeah, pretty much.
Did you see that movie?
Gag, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
In Uniform.
Did I see you in that movie? in uniform?
Sounds like a really filthy film that it just gets censored as you say it each time. That's how filthy it is.
Oh, damn.
Is that an armor-penetrating shot in your pocket?
Oh,
or is
God.
it really that good? Oh shit, sorry. I forgot to clear out my pocket of ammo earlier.
I mean, self-control, man. Jesus.
Sorry, are you saying you have full control over your erections? Because
It depends how in public I am. For example, in this scenario where you're very in public,
what if that gets him off? What if that's his thing?
it'll get him escorted off the premises
No, it won't. He's got a
when
fucking
people
tank,
come back
mate.
to work.
Fucking tank.
True.
Are you going to be worried about the guy with the boner if there's a fucking tank in your work? No. No, you're fucking not.
I'll be worried about the tank and slightly confused at the man who has a stonking erection whilst looking at the tank.
There you go. Oh.
The only thing harder than Irwin is getting through one of these streams.
Quote of the stream. Bye, Peach. He's got to get going
Bye,
because
Peach.
he's got.
To be honest, mate, that's probably the high point. This is it. It's all downhill from here. Anyway,
Well, she's taking it rather well.
Tank
damn
school
right she
ain't
will.
bad.
Oh, God.
Ain't bad at all. Anyway, let's head back to the beach. I've not paid for the swimsuit, I just put my other clothes on top. Gunny can figure out his clothing and alcohol needs on his own. Peach has left.
That'd be
but-
so easy to do.
Huh?
That's such a good way to steal swimwear, though. Like, what are they going to do? Insist that you take your clothes off? They can't. This is the biggest loophole.
What, in
Well,
stores?
at least here in America, in most of the stores, they take a head count of what you're taking into the store and write it down. And then
Yeah,
if you don't
true.
come out and have something on the hanger, then they're like, wait a minute.
That's a very
Thing
good.
is-
They do this here as well, but like especially in most of the clothing shops I go into. Not that I have stolen anything from clothing shops before, but like the point is they're so. I'm not going to say negligent, but certainly absent. That you could easily
Yeah,
just walk
I
straight
mean,
out.
to be honest, the other day I was going into a store, and just as I was about to go in, someone walked out and set off the alarm. They went beep 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 beep, and I walked in.
Good impression. Well done.
I wandered round for a bit. I don't know. I was in there 5-10 minutes. I couldn't find what I was after, and I left. And the person who had set off the alarm was still there. And just like, well, if no one's going to fucking come and do anything, I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah,
So-
literally, like, it's like when you walk
Didn't
out of a
bother.
supermarket or something. If there's like 3 people in a row and the alarm goes off, most of the time security guards are going to look at them and go, you know what, fuck this, and just let 3 people leave. One of them probably has nicked something, but who knows? It's ridiculous. Nah, literally, anybody who's watched my videos knows that I own 3 shirts anyway, so I haven't been to a clothing shop in a while. They may have upped the security. Who knows?
I can promise you, as someone who's been looking to buy some trousers recently, they
I
have
think you
not.
said that like it was a house or something like that.
I need some new trousers, and I don't want to spend like 200 quid on trousers, and like I hate shopping. And I
I've been
just can't
assessing the
find something
market
that
and-
looks even vaguely sensible on me, and I just fucking hate it, alright? So I
Finding
walk
a
in
bank
and then
that'll
just
give me
I
a
go, I can't
mortgage
do
for
this,
some
and leave. Buying a house is easier, just more expensive. You have someone show you round the house. They tell you the
And
kinks
these are
of
the trousers. Here are the pockets you'll see. Now, of course, these are guys' jeans, so they actually have real pockets.
Here's the
massive
bit
stuff.
where your cock flops out of when you're just going for a pee.
Yeah, people. Oh god. Sometimes I have.
Anyway,
like,
I looked up. I went ahead and looked up the mentioned Medchin in uniform that he says, "Wow, are you in that movie?" And
did you do that?
surprisingly, it's a 1931 German feature-length film, and it's about lesbians.
Ah,
That's pretty ahead of its time.
is
19,
it
19
when you
what?
say it's
30?
about
1931.
when you say it's about lesbians? Do you mean it's a porno, or is it like a proper documentary thing?
At an all-girls boarding school, Manuela falls in love with the teacher to terrific consequences. What's that supposed to mean?
Either
Like,
that is a
horrific
bad
consequences.
translation.
Horrific consequences, I know where I stand. Terrific results, I know where I stand. Terrific consequences, that can be fucking anything.
Either that's a bad translation, or I'm right in thinking it's in fact just secretly a porno.
Oh, yeah. Storyline: German film in which a sensitive girl is sent to an all-girls boarding school. It does sound like a porn, admittedly. And develops a romantic attachment to one of her teachers. One of the earliest narrative films to explicitly portray homosexuality, written by Black Francis. The film isn't written by Black Francis, I assume, given that there's an email address afterwards that this was not written. Or was written by the... So the point is, I don't think the person with the email address actually wrote the film.
Okay.
You can only be so ahead of your time.
Yeah.
You can't have homosexuality and the internet. I'm sorry, Tumblr, you just can't have both.
I love the idea of someone in the 30s going, look, I know that the last clip that you see just doesn't make sense, but I promise you it's ahead of its time, it'll make sense in the future. And it just shows an email address. And it's all the way back from the 30s. Look, at some point it will make sense, you just gotta trust me, okay?
It's an oldie where I come from, but trust me, the kids are gonna love it. Not only was it ahead of its time, it predicted the internet and Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah, charming yet relevant turn of script. I need to watch this film now. This seems really, really insightful.
I need it for research purposes. Anyway, let's head back to the beach. Gunny can find his clothing and alcohol needs on his own, or fill them.
At
I
an
don't know.
after-play function, Manuela is the only student who can tolerate the taste of the punch given to them as a reward. This is a porn. This is porn. This can only be porn.
I can't. What was it called?
Mädchen in uniform. I'll post a link in the chat if you want to use that instead.
Yeah, fuck it, that should be
Jesus
quicker.
Christ.
Hang on.
Even when Manuela embarrasses herself horribly in front of the school, her classmates stick by her without hesitation. That's cool. Great review. Really handles the source. Really handles the source material well. There's 28 user reviews.
I mean, in fairness, I've Google imaged it. Not obviously, I'm not on stream. I'm not going to go that far. Fucking hell.
Yeah, no, I think this is the kind of thing that requires some vetting before putting it to the public.
It's looking quite saucy. I mean, there's a couple of kissing scenes, and there's shoulders showing at one point.
Which, to be fair, for a 1933 film, is pretty ahead of the curve.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Very raunchy.
There'll be ankles shown.
No, I've not seen. Oh fucking hell! Is that
Is that an ankle?
no?
Scandalous.
No. I thought it was. I thought you saw someone's back naked, but it wasn't. It was just black and white made the dress blend into the thing.
Somebody has returned and is completely naked.
No, they're like the bit between the shoulders and, you know, about half a foot above the bum, that area.
Half a foot. Half a foot.
Half a foot above the bum. Let's not go crazy.
Who's got half a foot above the bum? Is this what happens when you grow up next to a nuclear research site?
Yep. Yeah, no, the sauciest thing I think was the kissing and the shoulders on display.
Fair enough.
And touching them centrally on the upper arm. That's that's what's
Went
getting
into
on the juices.
exile?
Went into exile.
Um,
Where are you
four
reading
main
this?
people involved. I've moved on to some of the user reviews, and I think some of the main people involved in the film went into exile in 1933, and were not to have a career after 1945 in West Germany. I mean, unless they were actually homosexuals, in which case that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
When you think about it.
to be honest, even if they weren't and they'd made a film like that, it's one of those ones where you'd probably just be branded regardless, and you'd probably not be
I mean
upset
that's just a
with
risky move anyway.
Well,
Like before,
I'm assuming they didn't see the atrocious war on the horizon. But yes,
I mean, it
do
was
get
3
what you mean.
years prior.
Yeah, see, that's a long time prior.
Comparatively. Anyway, I know this game wasn't supposed to spark an interesting discussion about the merits of pre-war German film.
Fucking hell, we're learning things again. Let's move on.
But it has.
Yeah, let's meet up with the others. Panzer IV pays for her swimsuit, and you head back to the beach together.
So she bought it. I guess she valued your opinion, quote unquote.
And she was too stupid to put it on under her clothes. Or they had one of those annoying little tag things.
Right, Molly, you can't quote that and hold that against me. That is something I will happily admit.
I have been there. My picture with the Hollywood sign has been changed, so I'm now wearing a dress. I hope you're happy, Noodles.
I am indeed. I need to see this. Somebody link that.
It is linked in the chat.
Oh, is it part of that Twitter thing?
Yeah. I will. Yeah.
Why Hollywood? Was that like meant to happen, or was that a happy accident? Because I'm happy with it.
You probably haven't seen a TV show called BoJack Horseman, have you?
I have not. No, I got really bored in the first episode.
Get out!
I mean, like, you can tell me it gets better.
I honestly can't remember the first episode. It's the sort of thing that you watch when you want to get depressed. It is a very depressing show, but it's also
I just
very...
wake up usually, but sure, okay.
It's a very good show, and long story short, at one point, the D from the Hollywood sign gets stolen, and from then on, it just gets referred to as Hollywood.
Fair play.
Holly, woo!
Pretty much.
Apparently, that's the first photo of me I could find. Could be worse. There's definitely other pictures of me out there that are worse ones to have been edited.
Right, we all need to retweet that and stuff. So whenever you type in Crazy Man 47 into Google Images, that's what comes up.
Honestly, there's
need this
probably
in our
worse
lives.
things. I think I googled myself on another stream, and I can't remember what came up, so now I'm going to have to do it again.
I'm gonna do that now while we're doing this. Let's see what comes up.
Yeah, and I actually Googled my nickname, and I found that my photo bucket still exists, and I forgot all about it. And I uploaded a bunch of my art on there that I thought was lost forever when my other computer died. So that was actually a great thing.
This is good.
Remember, kids, Google yourself. There seems to be a lot of truck. I remember this now. For some reason, there's a bunch of trucks, and then the rest are basically thumbnails or fan art.
Fair enough.
That's what comes up. I completely forgot.
There's just a bunch of other Alex Bullivants. God damn it.
What a bunch of people.
How dare they? I'm trying to get
What
famous
I really
here.
don't understand, right, is when you Google my name, one of the things that comes up is other people's thumbnails for a series that I guess I did, but it otherwise has nothing to do with me.
Ah,
There's like pictures for episodes 3 and 5 of a game called Demon Master Chris, which I think we've discussed here before. I did
briefly.
play, but I why is that coming up? And a shot.
Literally, I mean, if we understood Google's algorithm, then we'd probably be a bit further along in our media creation careers than we are. But like, Google's algorithms are weird. I really don't get them. I really don't understand. Anyway, we're at the beach. Shall we get this out of the way? Because I have a feeling that, it's just going to get worse from here.
All right, fine. But there's another link that's just been posted. Right, whilst that's loading up. Looks like we've made it back to the beach before everyone else. Man, what a day.
And by that they mean we couldn't be asked to import the sprites. It's late in the evening. We'll finish the rest of this scene tomorrow.
Apparently there's someone else using my username on a site called Cardomain.
Ooh. Is it Crazy Man 37?
Nope.
No, well, apparently it's Crazy Man 47.
Oh.
What a bit.
Even weirder. Is it like, are you Crazy Man 47? Something like that. Are you like a submodel?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. You cut off completely.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we're going to continue now. I had such a great time spending the day with you, Erwin. I want to finish the day. We've been going for an hour and a half, and we've not even done half a day.
And yet we
did half a day in the last
stream. We've clearly
stream.
made more progress.
No, last stream we did like a day and a half or something.
Okay, in that case, it's just me that holds you back.
No, we didn't. We did half a day because I think last time you were here, we ended it on a train, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Okay, fuck. Okay, so last time we did do half a day. Never mind.
And then we played Rocket League, and it was beautiful.
Did we play Rocket League?
We did play Rocket League. Last time I was there, not the week before.
I don't remember.
Last time I was here.
I don't think I'd ever played Rocket League with you.
Yeah,
Anyway, we're getting off topic. I had such a great time spending the day with you, Erwin.
What? The very thought. Guess who's here and missing out on 70% of the plot? All of us. All of us are missing out on 70% of the plot. That's what this stream is.
Fucking hell. Same for me. You're pretty fun to hang out with.
Oh, get in there, Owen.
You're making me blush. You're so sweet.
If only they could animate that. Oh, they did. Look at that. I'm happy. I'm surprised. Good job.
Well,
Quality.
don't mention it. And she went back to normal and disappeared.
Yeah, you're really fun to hang out with. I had a good time. Oh, Owen fades.
It's like
She was a figment of his imagination all the time.
It's not that it fades. It stops being the embarrassed blush face. It changes back to just like the normal one and then fades out. There isn't
Is that
like
just so we don't feel bad?
it's like it all happens in one like sort of following sweep. It's not like there is some sort of changeover. It's just like no. It's like you click the button, it changes character and then fades it out instantly. That's basically what happens.
Wow.
Gunny's arriving.
After a couple of minutes, the rest of the tanks begin. Pardon me. After a couple of minutes, the rest of the tanks begin arriving back on the beach, and the gunny begins approaching from his beach chair in the distance.
Hashtag Gerwin.
Haha, yes.
Hashtag
OTP.
Gerwin.
As he gets nearer, all the tanks begin to laugh. Once he is close enough for you to make out his face clearly, you break out in laughter.
Oh no. What's happened to him?
Something funny, recruits!
Hopefully.
No, Sergeant. This recruit was just wondering how the
He
sergeant
looks so sad.
enjoyed his day at the beach.
No.
Perfectly well, recruit. Now you all have the rest of the evening off, but you better be in class on time come tomorrow.
Why did we come to the beach?
That was explained whilst you were in counselling.
Oh, okay, right.
It was basically heavily implied so that he could enjoy the beach.
Oh, okay, right, fair enough. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's just like, hey, come to the beach for 30 seconds, prove that you just can be asked, I guess, and then leave again.
Exactly. That means you, Sherman.
Poor Senpai, look at him. He looks so
Aye,
sad.
aye, senpai.
Oh man.
I
Okay.
hear you.
Hopefully this will lead to a scenario of you getting to rub lotion on him.
Oh. Oh,
I think the problem
don't
is
get my
he went
hopes
to
up.
the beach in a full fucking suit. If he had gone like in a thong or something, then this could have been avoided. But yeah, as the chat points out, you're going robotic again, Noodles.
Oh.
Well, that
God
agreement
damn it,
was actually
internet.
all right. There's a firework festival happening tonight, and the last thing I want to hear is the sound of explosions in the night. Get your shit in gear, and I will see you tomorrow, tanks and recruit.
Well, we have it right there.
And man.
A tank.
Yes.
So therefore, he is a maggot.
Yep, indeed. And a recruit. The
Yep.
tanks all begin splitting off to go back to the town, and Panzer IV stays back to talk with the gunny. Once she's done, you walk up to her. Gunny is the general, Moon, for those wondering.
Or sergeant, or
Gunny is the
Whoever.
only man for Irwin.
yes.
Who's also possibly a granny.
Possibly, we don't know.
Once she's done, you walk up to her. Hey, Panzer, I was wondering if maybe you'd like to go see those fireworks together?
Ooh. Irwin doesn't need us anymore. He's pretty much got this down.
I know, right? Fucking hell. Like, he's like doing all the bold moves and then just comes up with, like, what do you say? You look fuck
He's being
ugly.
dragged along
You
for
look
ride.
immensely hot. Which did you pick?
No in between.
That's basically what we're getting.
Are you an angel? I'm going to be sick.
You're an angel because it looks like you hit your face pretty bad as you fell from heaven.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because it looks like it did.
So it looks like you had to go through some reconstructive surgery.
I'm just telling you guys that those kind of pickup lines, if I was, interested in dating, that would probably actually work on me.
This guy's got a great sense of humor. He's done nothing but insult you. I know, it's great.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you look
You should
expensive and make me angry.
Oh, I had a really good pickup line the other day and it's completely gone. Oh no, I'll see if I can remember it. I don't have any good pickup lines. I'm just smooth. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but
Smooth like crunchy peanut butter.
exactly.
You want to go see the fireworks with me? Yes.
I feel like we're just holding Owen back now.
It's just like an anime.
Yeah, sure, because fireworks aren't looked at in real life.
Right.
It's a bit too on the nose.
Let's go. She smiles at you. Fades to black. After a good 30... Pardon me.
The fireworks have giant swords.
After a good 30-minute hike up the hill, you start nearing the summit.
How do tanks do with hills?
I don't know. Panzer IV has been talking with you the whole way, and she's oblivious that she blushes every time you look at her.
It's obvious. She's not so oblivious that she blushes every time she looks at you. That would make no sense.
A few minutes later, you crest the top of the hill, and some romantic music starts playing.
Oh.
As a very dark image of the beach is
Oh,
shown.
Oh my god, are we ready for what is undoubtedly going to be some top-notch fireworks animations?
Do you think this is the place? I don't know. Maybe. I don't see anything yet.
Yeah, they obviously just took a daytime photo and applied like filters to it or something.
Oh yeah. It's like, do you think this is the right place? I don't know, probably. Oh, and it was like a half-hour hike.
Well, it's pretty
It's not
dark
even back
already.
down yet.
It's pretty dark already. They should be starting soon. Apparently there's sex scenes in this game. I believe that Beam allows sexy times on... Well, not sexy times. They allow nudity in their game. They allow 18+ games, Beam. At least last I checked. And in terms of YouTube, I can edit it before it goes up to YouTube. So don't worry about that.
If this happens.
I edited that image of Sparks that accidentally appeared on frame for the entirety of 2 seconds.
It did.
Yes.
If that happens, can you please put yours and Sparks' faces, or just our faces, over things?
Did you see how I censored out Sparks?
If I have, I've forgotten.
I Google image searched for a picture of a mushroom, and I cut it in half. And I got the cap of the mushroom covering the top, and the stem
Right.
of the mushroom cap covering the bottom. So I kept it appropriate, but also safe.
On point, but legal. Within YouTube's guidelines.
Oh yes.
But
Something
yes,
or other. It's
if-
dark. Should be starting soon.
Years.
I can't wait. Fireworks always remind me of artillery shelling.
Oh, for Christ's
So pleasant when it's not landing on your own cities.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, look at that little smile there. Look at that little smile. Right.
I'm with Erwin.
Fireworks always remind me of my father.
Oh, God.
Oh? How so?
No, don't ask
Well, when
that.
I was really little, he'd take me to watch them together on the 4th of July.
Oh.
Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, we'd be out in this big meadow near my house, and you could hear all the cicadas in the tree line nearby. I was pretty young then, so when the first firework of the night went off, I'd get scared and hold my dad's hand really tight. Aw, that's so adorable.
How is she gonna fuck this up? That was a really nice bit. How is she gonna...
Do you
The
still
game
stay
is
in
gonna
touch?
ruin this somehow.
With your father, I mean. Oh no, he died when I was pretty young, fighting against the Plain Girls.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, Erwin, I'm really sorry. It's okay,
And then
it happened a long time ago. I mean, I know I shouldn't begrudge them, but I've hated flying ever since. Which is why I got to Japan via boat. It only took 12 months, and we nearly
took the
died
best
about
years of my
18
life.
times.
No, he followed the Google Maps directions where you
Just
swim across the ocean.
Oh. Well, if you ever need to talk about it, I'm here for you. She takes your hand. Thanks, Panzer. I know I really should... I love the firework animation, by the way. You're gonna...
I'm waiting. Oh my God, it's so bad.
That's why they spend the entire budget.
There it is. Yeah.
Owen, don't
There's
squeeze
that
my hand so
that sweet
tight.
VFX dollar.
She giggles. And that was the entire fireworks display.
Symbolic of the sex scene between these two. Owen just blows his load all at once and then it's over.
And then squeezes her hand too tight.
Right.
We have a
So
choice.
what angle are we playing here? Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go cute, or are we gonna go barefaced lying knob? To be honest, now I say it out loud, I think maybe I got spooked is the best way to go about it.
All right.
Now I've had time to spew my nonsense into actual space.
Well,
Go
I mean,
cute. I
Owen's
agree
already
with
spewed
Moon
his
Moon.
nonsense into the space. It's just we had a low animation budget. Maybe I got spooked.
Speaking
it
of
is.
things that are going to spew into space, Owen.
All right, that spooked me big time. That's not what we said. It was a maybe I got spooked, not a that spooked me big time. I'm shitting myself.
Yeah. It's gone from, oh yeah, that bang was kind of loud, to ignore that smell.
Exactly. We jumped straight past blue alert and red alert, went straight into brown alert.
Oh, I've never used that before, that's great.
Duh. Is the Owen afraid of the big meat of firework?
Oh, there's a second wave.
She squeezes your hand with the force of a medium tank. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why are they both up here? They're both kind of scared of fireworks.
Because you're gonna tremble together and that's gonna make a romantic thing. Noodles, what's the best way to go here? It's okay, it really hurts, or ow!
Ah, it's okay, probably.
I'm gonna be manly
hope.
about it. As
I
we
would
then
assume.
splint our own hand, you know,
Of course, if the actual way the text goes is anything to go by, we're gonna say it's okay, and Owen's gonna be like, actually, nothing has ever been this good. Squeeze my
It's
hands
okay.
more. Rip it off.
I'm fine.
Ignore
Yep.
that smell.
You're pretty strong then, I guess. She smiles at you. The fireworks are really pretty though. They've been lingering in the air for a good few minutes now.
Like that smell.
Yeah, they smell pretty bad. I mean, whoo. But
It's the sulfur from the fireworks.
yep, sulfur.
But Owen, they're on the other side of the city. Fireworks, sulfur.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice being here with you. Oh, Erwin, you're so sweet for this, and you know, helping me on with that scavenger hunt today. I was so lost. Keen problem. Wait, oh, kind
problem.
problem.
Kind problem, Jonas
Madel.
Maddle.
Maddle.
Well, not.
Madel. Kind problem scones, madam. Would you like these problems scones, madam? Is what it is. What it
I
translates
left them in
as.
the oven a
No
bit too long.
problem, lady.
No problem, pretty lady, as he tips his fedora. To Noodles, what about me? I'm scared.
No
More
problem.
context, please.
Wait. I don't know.
Did you
Just
say
two
that out
noodles.
loud?
Did we say what? Yes.
German auto-impressor. Or is he now just talking to us? Has the therapist made him admit that we exist?
Yeah, no, he said the German in his head, and then just out loud, some German auto impressor. Oh, fucking hell.
Or alternatively, he just like internalizes the German and then out loud says some German auto-impressor and just looks at you as like, I mean, I guess it was. Sure.
Panzer starts giggling. Oh, Owen. It's Madel. But thank
Yeah,
you
there we
anyway.
go.
Not Maddle. I mean, I could be getting this the wrong way round. Sparks is dead, so we'll never know. But thank you anyway.
Oh, Owen, you sound like a 6-year-old when you speak German. It's really off-putting.
Right, well, you're really sweet too. You mean that?
No, I was just shitting you.
No, I don't want to end this game. So let's go back to my place so we can just fucking get it over with. I mean, of
Oh, you
course.
never ask. Oh, what?
Well, I. She leans in close to you.
Fucking hell.
Owen, I was wondering if maybe
My
I
entire
could...
life has led up to this. Fucking hell!
There's an explosion.
She says kill you, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I realised that for everybody else, my reaction to that sudden, jump up towards the screen was delayed by a few seconds. So just imagine... Fucking hell, that was terrifying. I think I did that with the Russian one as well. I don't know why I find that so terrifying.
What, people being close to you?
Just
It's
the
a
sudden,
mental condition,
jump.
Noodles. It's a mental condition.
There's more about me than I'd like to read into right now.
Rain. Actually, there's probably... rain! There's also some loud thunder now going on in the background.
Rain.
My treads are going to get stuck in the mud up here. Okay,
Well, then you'll just have to carry her.
Okay, let's get you inside then. Here, take
What'd she
my
say?
hand. Let's get back into town.
Slash toggle downfall.
That's how we got into this mess, damn it. Okay. Slash where the tank goes. Okay. She takes your hand and you both start heading down the mountain.
What is she?
After a good 15 minutes of walking, you reach the train station.
Slash TP as far away as possible.
Slash TP train station. Took them 15 minutes to think of that. They were stuck in the mud, not moving a meter. Then, after 15 minutes, well, why don't we just TP? TP train station. And there they were.
Yep. That's why the screen fades and then they, just appear.
I'm trying to
loading
see,
screen.
and I can't make it out very well. Is that old lady still trying to cross the road?
To be honest, mate, you could have told me. I wasn't even sure that was a road. Oh, she probably is there. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to print screen this. I'll put it into Photoshop and whack the contrast up or something, or whack the contrast down so everyone can see it. Because I'm
Thank
to do with
God.
hundreds of pounds of software.
Thank God. The TP worked. Well, at least I didn't get too wet, standing out in a monsoon for 15 fucking minutes. Huh. Yeah. My train is pulling in, it looks like. Oh, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow? You
It's just one of
bet.
those trains from Just Cause 3 that carry the tanks and the planes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Anyway, we bet.
Yeah.
Let's do this again sometime. Without the rain, though. She smiles at you before getting on her train. Bye, Owen! She shouts as the train door closes.
Oh, I think the old woman actually is still there.
The poor bastard.
She hasn't moved any further across the road, I mean.
Yeah. I should probably be getting home too. I mean, that old lady is beginning to creep me out a little bit now.
Yeah, no, she is definitely still there. There's a lot of layers of decontrasting you've got to do, but she is across the road.
After a long train ride home, you finally reach your station. The walk home is short, but after a long day, each step feels like a mile.
He's already forgotten the teleport command.
You
Poor guy.
reach your finally, you reach your apartment. Huzzah. The room is dark. The moonlight casts a shadow on the walls. You sit
So
down.
poetic.
You sit down on the bed and lay your head on the pillow, shoes and everything still on. You didn't bother undressing from your dripping wet clothes.
An old lady appears at the window.
like AS2. That'd be a more accurate statement.
to be fair.
I mean, with the face and like rain as well, would that not terrify
just like
you to
lightning
death?
going on in the background.
Exactly, man.
Like she looks like a
exactly.
Terminator at the best of times.
That's my point. She would be the scariest thing ever.
Alternatively, it's Gunny. Gunny shows up. That I can be okay with. Hashtag go NOTB.
Yeah, he was worried about you and he wanted to make sure that you got home okay. And
Oh, that
what
sounds
the
like him.
hell?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I got light.
Yep, it's morning. It's morning time. Are people happy to continue? I'm aware that we've been going for a couple of hours.
I was going to say, it's been 2 hours, and we've done an entire day. Moon, that's
done
disgusting.
an entire half a day.
Oh, okay. But like we're at the start of the next day.
That was kind of my point. We're at a good stopping place. If people want to stop, then I will call the stream in to a halt at this point. But if people want to continue, then I'm happy to continue on.
okay with either.
I'm good. I'm good stopping now. I think 2 hours is a good one. Bearing in mind, like track record dictates that by the time we've finished, actually finished wrapping up, it'll probably be like 2.25 hours anyway. So.
That's true.
Apparently, Moliv is photoshopping.
That's cool. We can.
I mean, you can
we
buy
can
any
do
photos
outros.
you want, really. That's not going to affect whether we're streaming or not. So, you know,
I've got several compromising photos of Crazy Man that you can buy for £5 a piece if you want.
well, you're not going to make any profit on that. I sold them to you for £10 a piece. So,
Yeah, but I think it's more a case of it's just art the world needs, you know.
fair enough.
But the world needs to see this.
I haven't spoken to you guys about this, but I am sort of thinking, are you thinking same time next week? Actually, no, I can't do same time next week. Ignore me, never mind. Don't worry, I can't do it. I've already said I can't do it. I've already put it on the table, removed it from the table. I can't do it. I'm probably not going to be here.
Okay, where are you going? Anywhere interesting or?
No. I'm going to be working on site.
Oh, fair enough.
I can't remember, it's near Manchester, but it's not Manchester.
Jesus, fair enough.
Or is it? No, maybe it's not. I don't know. I know someone's within driving distance of Liverpool to do that commute on a daily basis.
Where are you? Either Manchester or not.
Yeah.
Same. Same. Okay.
Deep down inside, aren't we all either in Manchester or not?
Yeah, really.
I will figure out. I'll figure out with you later when I actually know when I'm working and when I'm not working, because I don't actually know like when I'm working yet. I just know I'm going to be away for a lot of next week.
Yeah, that's chill, bro. That's chill. Right, should we do outros before people on YouTube get bored and click off?
They've already done that. They did that 5 minutes in.
Yeah, probably. If you've made it this far, hey, have some advertisements.
If you've made it this far and you still haven't bought that new toaster for your bathtub, then why not consider...
that picture? There's a picture that was going around a few days ago, where it was like a picture of a shopping trolley. It's like a loaf of bread, a toaster, and a bath plug. And then like the captions, I don't need the loaf of bread, but I've got the toaster and the bath plug, and I didn't want to worry the cashier.
That's quite funny.
Like, oh man. Anyway, yes, host.
Yes.
Yes.
Were you going anywhere with that? No.
I'm waiting for you to
Oh, all right, fine.
the slack.
There are, if you're watching this on YouTube, there are links in the descriptions for the relevant people that are here. Don't forget to light a candle for sparks and burn your place down, and the next stream we'll dedicate to you. In your
Don't forget to light a candle for sparks and then play the Wii using it. Is what he would.
No, what he wanted to finish this game. He wanted to date a tank. That's what he devoted his whole life for. If you're watching on Beam, then I apologise, but you had the choice to leave. Yeah. If you're watching on Beam, wait till the YouTube video is released. Then go to the description, and the people who have joined me will be linked in the description.
Indeed.
It's Le Noodle
I
Soup
have
and ZaCloud. Noodle Soup is impossible to find because no one can spell his surname.
If you can spell my
Including
actual
me.
surname for my live channel, which is Alex Bullivant, I have a really good video coming out on tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So,
And by the time I've released this, a couple of weeks
it'll
ago,
be Wednesday. So, at least at the earliest. So I have a good video on my channel. I mean, to be honest, I probably have. I've done enough. So.
marvelous.
Yeah, I don't know. That was meant to be like a really quick sort of, slip in there, like Death Star trench run of a plug, and this is kind of now just like,
I'm waiting
Russia in the
for my
winter.
clock to hit 22 o'clock, so we've been going officially for 2 hours. That's basically
Are
what I'm
you
doing
going like proper
down to
bang
the
on
fucking
2 hours?
second? I don't care if we're mid-sentence or some other shit.
Are you ready to cut the stream? Are you ready to just cut the stream right
Of course
now?
I am. I've been ready for 2 hours, mate.
Okay, this is good. That's fair enough.
Any final words from anyone?
I mean, I think we should be respectful to Sparks, who didn't get any final words.
I believe
Yes.
his final words were on the plane as it went down.
When I die, I want to die peacefully in my sleep, not screaming in terror like his passenger.
Yeah, you sort of screwed that one up. But yeah.
Yes, kind of. Point is,
And-
it's 10 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, it's,
I don't have
it's
to be
10.
funny anymore.
We're done. Bye.
We're done.
Get lost.
Bye.
Bye.
Screw you all.
Bye.
Oh, another Twitter link. It's too late.
We have to.
All right, fine. We're extending.
Jesus
We're extensions.
Oh, damn it, Miller.
Oh, that's amazing. No, hang on. This is gonna.
That's worth running over.
It's
That's
she finally got off the street.
and on that terrifying note.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.